Hello, YouTube. It is I, Shaggy. Actually, it's I, Vincent. I am Shaggy. I am Phil Olitea. I need to pee, and we're gonna play we're never gonna play Final Fantasy VII ever again. Nothing Final Fantasy VII ever again. I have had this FOMO, like I'm missing out on something life-changing, and I'm just fucking not. So instead, we're going to give me something that rewards my FOMO with at least quality gameplay experiences that I can enjoy for hours and 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 on end without losing my temper about the cheating. If the game's going to cheat, the game's going to cheat. All video games cheat. They have to cheat. We're too good. Fine. I don't like losing my temper. I do like seeing Raichi up there getting player of the week and stuff. What is our situation? We are 8-2 at week 11. I'm pretty sure week 12 actually is the week that we're approaching. I have to pee. Give me just a second. Alright, let's kick some ass. Let's actually be good at something. Let's play a game that will actually let us be good at it. I don't deal well with being treated like I'm a stupid person. And one of the ways that people are like, oh, you're so smart. Oh, you know so much. Oh, all the things you do, they make so much sense. Like when I'm like, hey, you know, there's a relationship in your life that you'd like to maintain. Here's a way that you could low effort keep it going. That would make the other person feel just like the most important person in your universe in that moment. And the advice is always good, and people are like, "Oh, where do you get these ideas? Where does this come from to you?" And it's a very simple. For me, it's an extremely simple metric. I just ask myself, what would a stupid person do? Or what would an asshole do? Or what would an uncaring, unthinking dicknut do? Right? No, that wasn't Crisis Core. That was fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake. Crisis Core didn't bother me. I liked Crisis Core. I played Crisis Core all the way through and enjoyed every moment of it. It was a very good game. The remaster that they did, I did again. I played every bit of game there was to play in that. I liked it a great deal, and I was really hoping that Final Fantasy VII Remake wasn't going to be absolute garbage. Because Crisis Core was fun. I didn't mind being complicit in perversion while I was watching an adult woman get fucked in the ass. Tifa makes me complicit in rape culture that I don't participate in. And I will not. I will not. It makes me complicit in the very objectification of women that feminists were arguing about 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, that Rachel reacts negatively to in video games, that I have reacted negatively to on the record in video games. Continuing to play that game makes me complicit. It makes me complicit in actual crimes against actual women. Just because she's animated doesn't mean that some 13-year-old girl isn't going to think that's the only way to get daddy's love, and that daddy has to be her uncle. Looking at Tifa and saying, this is okay, is exactly the same as clicking like and then going and looking for the OnlyFans evidence of these women who do things like, if you really love your dad, you'll suck him off in the car. It makes you complicit. It makes you a participator in perversion that harms real people. You can say, oh, it's just a fantasy, it's just because it's on camera, it's just an act. Real people are hurt because some people don't know the fucking difference. I don't know why that happened. And so at the level of the artist, the publisher, and the patron, the responsibility of not harming the future is paramount. If you are unconcerned with harming the future, then you are Shenra. That's what the game is about. And the only solution the story writers could come up with was an extinction level event, one way or the other. The good guys don't save the day. They're a different skin of bad guy. That's not an anti-hero. It's just a piece of shit being a piece of shit and getting away with it over and over and over and over again. It's just an entrenchment of the very thing they tell themselves they're fighting against. It makes it worse. Because as the author wrote, they believed they were free. So the Ravens are going to get it. Because I hate the Ravens. And they are going to receive my wrath. As it should be. And maybe I'll eventually be able to get this salad down into my stomach. I'm not hurting. I am hungry. I just have no appetite for food. I just want nothing in my mouth right now. Which I guess is probably my body telling me that I just need to brush. But then my brain is going, but if you brush, then you're going to have that feeling again. You're going to need to brush again. And then it just becomes an endless cycle. That then my body goes, yeah, just let it all fall to shit. Everybody else does. Everybody let video games fall to shit. They let music fall to shit. They let movies fall to shit. They let everything fall to shit. What do your teeth matter to you or anyone? No one bathes every day anyway. And when they do a bad job because they're mostly masturbating. So who cares about fucking anything? I'm going to pummel the Ravens. I'm going to hurt this team like they did something to me, because they did. They ruined football. They let criminals be on commercials. They encouraged a sex pest at kicker. Yes. Turkey hole, baby. Rachel's so good when she actually decides to play. Sometimes she just stands there. That is a paint by numbers remake. You make me director of that, and I can get you 7 games out of it. Paint by numbers experience. That should have been easy. If you want a trilogy, you expand the middle. Learn from having read Homer. Read the Odyssey or the Iliad and see where the stitches are, you assholes. Oh, they're gonna... You add at the action sequences. Do you know where I want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be more of? That infinitely long fight at the middle of the game when everything's gone wrong. That's where I want more of the game. You know what I don't want more of? Organization 13 standing around and chewing the scenery like they think they're in a movie. This isn't a movie. This is a video game. Know your medium before you begin. Before you begin. Do you want to hear me randomly drag Beyonce? Beyonce made a country album, and she was talking about it. I went and listened to it. She was talking about how I'm making this country album because if I write in a genre that's not my own, I have all these constraints. I have creative constraints that are placed on me by the genre conventions. And then you know what she did? Every time she ran into a genre convention that was a constraint to her, she just ignored it. Because she's a queen. Jim and I asked me yesterday whether I think this is a death of the author situation, and I genuinely don't know whether I think that we are in the middle of a death of the auteur situation. But I learned the reason I learned the other day that the reason that Christopher Nolan's movies are all in grayscale is because the man is red-green colorblind. So his universe just doesn't include red, green, or shade variants thereof. That's fine. That his universe is one of silver and black. But it makes for shitty movies. I don't know if you know this, but movies are a visual medium. A moving picture is, first, a series of pictures, and pictures are fundamentally a series of still frames. Know your medium before you begin work. If you want to tell stories in black and white, you know where you do that? Radio, asshole. Audiobooks. Give Christopher Nolan a narrative podcast and let him go ham on his boring bullshit. I'm Batman. Yeah, you're also an asshole, Christian Bale. You're just like a world-class dickhead who I guess hasn't taken speech therapy. How the fuck are you also a world-class actor? You can't even act like you don't have a lisp. Just a world-class sham and dickhead. With my face. Go fuck yourself, Christian Bale. I can't be anybody because I just happen to look like your slack-jawed dickhead? Whatever. People ask me how's Florida, and I still don't leave the house because I still hate this world as much as I did before I went in that tent. I still resent and loathe all of you just as much as I did before I went into that tent. I don't say it anymore. I used to say to my employees when they acted like I was upset at them for something, I would say to them, I feel about you the same as I did before, and the same as I do about everybody. I feel equally as regards all of you. And they say, oh, okay, you love us all equally? No, I hate you all equally. I just tolerate you in different amounts. I resent every single one of you that has even one loving person in your life. Because before Mr. S showed up in mine, before Rach showed up, I had 0, and it had been a long string of 0 for decades. You don't actually know me. You just like to watch me suffer. Well, watch me suffer. Got him. Tuli Tui Pelotu. Had a pretty shitty season, but he's a young, high potential player. I paid too much money to get. I needed to add some energy on this side of the ball. That's correct. So I did what real teams do after they win a Super Bowl. I paid too much money to retain. I paid too much money to upgrade so that we can do it again. You didn't see the Seahawks do that, but you're gonna watch the Patriots are gonna do it. Oh shit. Need to be able to buy a new pair of glasses and visit an optometrist too. I'll be able to afford it eventually on my wage. Oh God. That wasn't covered up. There were throws to be made. We were just in the zone, and we're not allowed to remain in the zone for some reason. Because there were throws open. Whatever. Thank you guys for being here. Almost ready to eat. I know you are, buddy.
Correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ooh.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
I don't know why Porter went behind him. He had the opportunity to go in front of him. Oh. So Trent McDuffie's not actually good. I know you're here, Rachie. That's why I said thank you, guys. Nice. A little bit more hanky-panky than you needed there, Harold, but I'm here for it. See if I can pop you in the middle here. Nope, but I can get Bowers. Power backs are rare, and they always run better than elusive backs in these games, the Madden games. I want to hit Bowers across the middle, but that will be open. And Tucker's got the speed to get it to the end zone.
And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one.
Yep. Trying for 8. We've got 7.
Bates now for the point after.
We're one of, I think, 3 or 4 quarterbacks, I think it said, when we did it. So if we can get 8, put 56 points on this team in their home, fuck them. See if we can get John Harbaugh fired today.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense sending back to the field, led by their receiver.
The logic of this game will very likely never fire the Harbaughs.
Even more points as they take the field.
At least not till their contracts, their real world contracts end. Maybe they will get renewed. Who knows how it works as far as that. Pop!
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Clock's still running as the Raiders try hurrying everyone up.
It's a pickup of 6.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he's going for it again. He's away from one. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore
First and 10, it's Jackson.
5 o'clock and all's... Jeez. 5 o'clock and all's well.
At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Here's Lamar. Masters got it. He's almost to the mark.
Rode him down behind the line of scrimmage. Or the line to gain, rather.
Timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Returning to the offense.
Oh, bullshit. I called that.
Is enough. Third, set it down.
But it's Lamar Jackson.
Here from the 36.
They wouldn't have run the ball there. They need a score. They would have gone to the air. Keep him in bounds. They have to call the timeout. And now they're looking for the sideline. So keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. They can't stop the clock. So if this is caught in bounds, they can't stop it. But that's fine. Holding for a field goal here means they lose. Pop, she said. It's the noise the shoulder pads make when you make a form tackle. Pop.
That's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, and you get a little momentum in heading into halftime.
You're going to need momentum heading into halftime. And you're slowing down, and we're picking up. We're going to take this shot. We could hit it. Got to hit square. Hit square. Hit square. Or not. Caught. It adds to the stats. We have a full game's production in the first half. Doesn't matter. But it's a catch. Counts to the stats. Good job, Thornton.
Here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Short pass brought in.
Now we're talking. Rach is hot, and when Rach gets hot, her first actually open wide receiver is highlighted. So now
This is one of those games you
Now it's going to get ugly.
It's going to be valleys, it's going to be mountaintops.
Sh-
Like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Oh, how did that tackle me? But it never tackles them when that happens for me. I pancaked him into that guy and it tackled me. That never happens when they pancake me into blocks. There we go. I love giving it to the fullback right there too. Now we're going to go deep.
That's a Vegas first down.
Yeah, you want to play mud ball at the 50? Fuck all that. Play mud ball with you. Play mud ball with you at the 30.
Down to the 33 before being stopped. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of
First down
15.
now, ball at the 33.
First down, Raiders.
They're throwing it.
Let's say Bowers has been open for a while.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
10 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Looking inside the red zone.
Oh yeah. Now it's just surgery.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Look for any of those wide receivers on the left to come across the middle. Come open across the middle. There it is. Could have waited, let that develop by just another second, and that would have been a score. I'd like to hit Harrell here in the backfield. Yep. Make that. Yep. Missed. Yep. And great.
He's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I really like to look for this to leak off to the left side. Panther 60. Panther 60. Oh, take it, please. Oh, he just dirted it.
Sticking to the air here.
Okay. Literally dunked on that guy.
Throw the lead coming out of halftime.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
The Raiders kicking team is
I like that Rachel take off and run out of the quick game. No, they're going to have to go to the quick game because they're down by 11 points.
brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
There's no 11-point play in this game.
Making their way out now.
So they're not getting back in the lead soon.
Goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
This is our defense. This is what we ask our players to do.
Play good for looks like about 6. Second down coming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
Play action now with Jackson.
It's fine.
He will have this across that
Allows us to soak up tackles. Mr. S just got one. He's got 5 now.
42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. This one's to Andrews out right.
I need to do more to help my corners make impacts on this game now that they're very good.
That's going to be a Baltimore.
But if I drop back in man, he's just chewing me up. Not really drop back, but yeah, if we drop into man. Somehow they know that we go to man and then they run. Yikes.
That's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sit hut. Bam. Butler's a good tackler.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, I missed him. I took the right angle. I just missed the tackle.
Put one of the tight ends in motion.
Okay.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range.
Okay.
And this sucker up with a field goal.
Okay.
For everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker.
Okay.
Needed there. Get yourself ready. Defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Throw here on first. It's there. He's got it. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
X is open. If you make the throw, that was a touchdown.
They've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 32. They're going play action. Has a man on target to Thornton.
I saw it right as it came open, too. Good job. Here we go. We're on pace. I like this crosser left to right. Oh, no, we're no longer on pace.
Three here. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead.
Chance at a win.
Insurance score here. It's first and goal.
I don't really want to hand the ball to Harrell, but not gonna. Bowers is too open. Oh, I hit the wrong button. They're going to try to chip away at this with 2-point conversions. All right, now it's a 10-point ball game. There's still no 10-point score.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
No 10-point scoring play.
As this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. A state of urgency will be a starting point.
And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's the ball.
Got him.
And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Lamar now from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Oh, McDuffie with the pick. I really needed McDuffie to have an impact on this game. Oh, it didn't give me the spin.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Rolling off the play fake.
Oh, overthrew it.
Right side, it's incomplete.
Had it across the middle.
This game, Brock, we've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally
Theo Johnson wide open in the middle of the field.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
and you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on
As long as there's time left, we're throwing the ball.
into a great rhythm.
They wanted to make this a game? We'll make this a game. Pummel you on your way to your game. No, I was actually content to run the ball this game. I came out running the ball on my first drive. I was good. Rach is hot. Rach is in the zone. The Automo zone. Thornton's just eating you alive today, guys. That's got to be 200 yards by now.
That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
One away. How do they play this game? Do they try to stay in it because they're at home? Or do they let it get away from them because they're already down 17 points now? Hey, what if I put some real pressure on them? What if I really let them know that I just don't like Harbaugh and I want to expose him as a fraud? Thornton again. He's just too open. You got no answer. Your back end has no answer for Dante Thornton Jr. in the slot. Not even in the slot. He's just my number 2. I don't know how they lost him. He's that good. It's really not about the play. Yeah. I put a bunch of really good wide receivers as far as they were all 81 or above. I have 7 of them, I think. And I put them all on the trade block for the first half of the season. And I don't know if there's any kind of competition simulator in the game's engines, but IRL, it would make them all develop faster. We just have elite hands on this roster. Everybody that Rach has to throw it to can catch well at a high level. Fundamentals, fundamental football. We aren't here to play 4 yards in a cloud of dust. We did not come to Buffalo, and I did not get hired by this team to come here and keep the scores low. Defense first football, manage the clock, none of that. None of it. This team, their coach no longer knows how to manage. It's not a Madden thing. You can't just say, oh, well, Madden isn't programmed to coach against losses this big. No. NFL coaches don't know how to call a game like this. It becomes just take our loss with as much dignity as we can. And so the quarterback doesn't know how to play in this situation. None of these quarterbacks, very few of these quarterbacks, played in situations like this in college because they all played for power schools that were playing maybe one competitive roster in their regular season. The college teams are here to do this for their fan bases, run up the scores and embarrass kids who aren't going to be pros and are just happy to be on the field. The game that you see on TV, these kids who make it to the pros, they're all coddled by a spectacle for college students that's designed to make the home team that spent a lot of money on this feel like their money was well spent. So they're out there to play defense. They're out there to get a stop and not let the other team's very high-paid players not embarrass them like they're a team full of actual amateurs, actually there for the love of the game and engagement in college-level athletics. The spirit of the NCAA. Nothing about college football as it exists is in the spirit of college athletics. Nothing about it. these kids don't get educations. They can't use those educations to get jobs after football. They're only there for the women and the money. And you can tell because the average length of an NFL career is 3 years. And I don't plan on keeping most of the players that come through my roster for longer than that. I'll try to keep the ones that I name after you guys, but that might just be an official name for the starter at that position. Because, like, after this season, Rach isn't going to have anything left to accomplish besides stacking Super Bowls. Oh. So it might be more fun to just do the experiment of, like when Tom Brady was at the height of his powers, we were all saying, yeah, but if you were on a different roster, if you had different coaches, he wouldn't be as good. And so what we might do is give Rach a different name, Thornton again. We might give Rach a different name and just observe her career as she goes to greener pastures, and then give a different character Rach's name. Just do that until all 32 quarterbacks are our quarterback, or just one variant of Rach or another. We're not going to play that long. Is that Trey Tucker again? Sid Luckman and Drew Brees are the only two quarterbacks who've done it, and Rach has done it twice in her career. Oh, I guess there were 8 who did it before. Boom. There's 7. Boom. We score points like they're first downs. We score points in not necessarily bunches, just lots and lots of high frequency scoring. There we go. Trying to get you fired, Harbaugh. This isn't a friendly competition. I hate you. It's personal. My receivers are unstoppable. Get out of here. So what? They got it within 10 at one point. Well, it's up to 21 now. No, it's not. It's up to 19 now. We could sim out of this, but there's a chance we could get a turnover here on this final drive and put up an 8th. There's also a chance they're going to come out and they're going to run the ball 3 times and try to kill this game. Ball's loose. We're actually going to save that 2 seconds. Actually going to go for it. I didn't see that coming. Well, that was not good for you guys.
Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. Here we go. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Bob, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Someone has officially thrown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brockton for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. 554 yards and still resident since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it.
The spike. They're gonna throw it. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard
Offense
pickup
hurrying to the
brings up
line with the clock
second and
running.
4 at the Ravens' 6-yard
And he
line.
takes the spike.
Out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds, so it's going to be third down now after that fake spike. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Making a throw on 3rd and 1. And he's in.
Harold got it. There you go. 8.
The Raiders put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense...
Most pass TDs in a single game by a quarterback in any era. 8.
That's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a
Gang, 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 gang.
right partner. And we're just fortunate that we were here to
And there it is. Fuck you, Ravens.
to throw 8 touchdowns in a single game.
In what turned out to be a meaningless late season contest.
Fade snap for the point after.
Meaningless because even with a loss, it wouldn't have affected our season that much. How about 26 points? How do you feel like getting beat by 20? Yeah, he goes, God damn.
The Raiders kicking team is out there.
It must be personal for the guy over there. I'm not even sure I've met that fucking voodoo crazy guy. He's just whooping my ass. I'm starting to think this shit's personal, like he doesn't want me to be in the NFL no more.
And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
We could sim out of this, but there's a chance we can get another turnover. I still got timeouts. There's a chance they're going to run the ball and I'm going to call a timeout. You got to beat me. You got to beat me, motherfucker. You can't beat me. I'm too good. I'm too good at things. Bring it. Fuck you. Hey, Togo, no. He's going to get free and run to the sideline and stop the clock for some fucking reason. What a stupid fucking thing you just did. You should have got down in bounds, Andrews, in this fucking game. Into your fucking misery, bro. All you got to do is go down in bounds and not let me call timeout. Now I'll go out of bounds 2 more times. Give me the fucking ball again. Idiots. You don't know the game. You don't understand the rules or the why we do the things we do in this game. Oh, you ran the ball and ended the game. Ah, you motherfucker. Oh, no. He goes, oh, that was a really bad and ugly way to do that. Yeah, it was. You might want to just fucking kneel on this instead of getting one of your guys moited. They're gonna die of moida, Harbaugh. They're gonna die on the field of moida. Snap this. You fucking idiot. Yes. Pick this off. Aw, man. Get out of your house. Look at that. 65 points is too many. Nobody scores like that. He goes, oh, I just got my ass kicked. I feel like I got a size 10.5 shoe in my ass. Let me walk out here. Oh, God. It's because you do got a size 10.5 foot size and a half shoe in your fucking ass, mister. Ew. Out to catch. Catch. Ha ha.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the end
And that's how that's done, folks.
the Raiders.
That's how that's done.
So long from
Fuck you, Baltimore. Sure, it's accolade achievement. It felt good. It felt right to do that. Oh, look at that. Rage is perfect now. Rage is the perfect quarterback. What? Not enough skill points. What are you talking about? What? How does that work? Well, we're gonna do some editing here. Let me see. Why can't I do this? I have broken the game. You're not allowed to have a perfect character, a perfect player. Playmaker, whooping that ass, doodin' do baby, doodin' to pass. Can't get better at something or things. So yeah, like there's a chance we're gonna have to get rid of her because that's just never gonna stop saying upgrade players. Yep. I have broken the game. You can't get better at things. Okay, well, anyway. We're gonna cheat now. We're gonna cheat because the game has upset me. This is the wrong place to go to if I want to cheat in the way that I want to cheat. We're gonna cheat because the game has cheated me. What? Oh, because of this upgrade, I can no longer. Oh, you fucking game! You cheated me again! You cheated me again! You fucking game! Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I was about to say. I demand restitution. Okay. So, you got suddenly real good at everything. Yeah, you don't need better than that, but you need better than this. Yeah, you got better than that. You're the perfect quarterback. And you've been hitting the fucking weight room, evidently. You're better than our DTs. Anyway, and that is elite. And that is elite. No, that's alright. Don't know what that's fucking about, but it's maxed out now. Hey. La 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 la. Cheating is super fun. That's my girlfriend. That's okay. She's a girl, alright. Hey. La 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 la. Injury is maxed out. And we're gonna save the changes. Now she's perfect quarterbacks. Yep. Don't feel good about it, but I did it. No, I guess I'll read these, see what they say. We didn't do shit with either of these guys. It's gonna be like, oh man, he didn't go better. Hello, penguin lover. How are you? I have a feeling you might have a thing for penguins. Hey, Bradley Harrell has the star development. Oh, he didn't develop. He didn't get better. Hey, Xavier Worthy got better. That's good. We want Xavier Worthy to be our best player. This is gonna be annoying. Oh, now it's just broken. That is why our favorite players might just have to become other people's problems. Because the upgrade player thing is going to be broken now. No, I didn't mean to sim a week. No, I didn't. 1 sack, 5 carries, 33 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Alright, we got a DB breaking out. I don't know what that means. But here it comes. They're asking me to give goals to my players, which is great. Dante Thornton, I don't press. Sure, we'll go rising pressure for Dante. Weekly strategery, baby. We don't need to improve our quarterbacks. Why would that be there? Interior dominating, trimmed edges. Field general. We don't need that. Just don't fucking need it. Okay, so we got linebacker. We want our offensive line. Improve our... You know what? We don't need to improve our wideouts in that way. We need to improve our effort and our running backs. Bingo. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come out of here like this, and we're going to go to Coaching Central, and we're going to say Abilitas. And then we're going to come down here, and we're going to look for this one. We're going to say, yeah. And then we're going to click this one, and this one, and this one. Nope. Don't know why that happened. Max out the line for me because I'm such a good boy. Can't do it. He says I just can't do it. He's gonna pull a fucking chrono trigger on, or not chrono trigger, just chrono on me. Can't do it. Okay. And then we go back to weekly strategery, and we click this button. And then we click, make sure this makes sense. Yep, simitates. We're going to simitate trainings. And then we're gonna buy a thing and we're gonna give it to a guy. No, we're not. We're gonna play the next game. After we upgrade our players and see if Rachel's still broken. You still borked, Rachel? Nope. Rachel's not on the team anymore. She's just giving up. She says, nah, I'm fucking out. Here's the thing, Broccoli. I'm not going to be able to retain you after this season, bud. So now I'm going to just start calling you Blockley. Blockley Powers. Hello, Camera Griffin. Left guard. Alec Anderson is better now. Okay, we need to play der season gaming, playing der full gaming, and doing the thing, being a guy. Anyway, that's the song I wrote. It's about what we were doing just then. Cleveland Browns are about to take an ass whipping. Actually, it doesn't. The ceremonial guitar has been smashed. Anyway. Rachel's like, hey, wait a minute. That's a motif I recognize from somewhere. Hey! Ring ding ding dang. Oh, Justin Fields is a Brown. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. If next season Justin Fields were a Brown, would make all the sense in the universe to me. Actually, never mind. Hey, 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 what do you say? No one succeeds with the New York Jets, so it's okay if you don't. It's not a stain on your career unless you're Aaron Rodgers. Even people don't remember that Brett Favre had a year there. The Browns are the Jets of the AFC North. Beam, 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 beam. Lining up and pressing the pressure inside. I don't know why my Mr. S is hurt. Down, 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 go. We're gonna whoop that ass. I'm gonna whoop it up for you. I got myself there. Yeah, made the tackle because I'm a smart boy. I knew it was coming and where it was going. He'll be back. He's got a bruised shoulder. He said, I got a boo-boo on my elbow. Except it was his shoulder. We're gonna show blitz. Fuck you, mister. Fuck you, mister. Ha-ha! Open field tackles for me! Ha-ha! You suck. You suck at the basics, baby. Rerun blitzed because I knew they were gonna... They're going for it on 4th and 4 just across midfield with a rookie quarterback or a young quarterback. I don't actually. It's Justin fucking Fields. I've been talking about this. He did the thing. Jason, this cannot be allowed to happen. His name is Jason because I call him that to insult him. I don't remember your name. You can't throw it at that guy. That guy's fucking Porter. Quinshawn. I made it up. I don't remember his last name. First name. Percy. His name is Percy Porter because every time I hear his name, I go, Percy Jackson in the cornerback raid or something to that effect. You can't throw that there. There's people standing there. All right, Jason Flomps. I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to score on defense on this play. Here it comes. Probably we're just going to give up a touchdown. Boom! Fuck you, mister. His name is Quinshawn Judkins, and he's actually a good running back. Let's get in the turkey pocket. That's what I call the gravy train. Bacon! Oi. Even the Browns are going to move the ball on my defense. I don't fully know why my defense is always out of position. I have good players now at all the spots. So remember when I was talking about how my pancake blocks, when my dudes get pancake blocked, the runner just runs through them like they're not there, but when their dudes get pancake blocked into me, I fall down? Example. Just happened. There's a lot of scripted bullshit that happens when you play defense. That's why I oftentimes simulate that dumb shit. Bing, ba-bang, bing, bang, ba-bang, ba-bang. Oh, that was a bad return. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not afraid of you, Cleveland Brown Stains. Grab and smash. 10-yard receptions. We need to get the ball to my players. My best players. Like that one. Fonte Jordan's gone. Fonte Jordan's gone. Oh, man, he got tackled from behind. That play is not supposed to break for that big. We're just very good at football. Let's get this ball to Worthy. Let's score it in the game. Hey, Jones is also a valid scorer. Hey, they're going to have a problem. They have a mismatch, and that mismatch is team speed. I have more of it on offense than they have on their D. They're going to get a bunch of points dropped on their fucking heads. Let's see how Justin Fields deals with the pressure. That didn't rhyme. He'll probably wind up dead. Hey. The real reason I'm not allowed to coach in the NFL, if I were an offensive coordinator, I'd be singing that shit to my quarterback. Boom! I'm gonna need you to throw it deep across the middle. And in interviews, they'll be like, we hear he's a real quirky guy. And it's the weirdest fucking guy I've ever played for. But then the question becomes, do you remember the things that I needed you to do because I sang you a jangle? That's kind of upsetting. We popped the fumble, and O.J. McDuffie, that's not his real name, missed the fucking ball. Get the fucking ball, please. Pick it up off the ground. Do not let them score now. That make me fucking frown. I'll kick you in your dumb heads and fire you into the sun. I'll make you play for other teams and win with someone else. Pop this motherfucker! I want to see a ruptured kidney! Keeps turning his back upfield. Fuck that guy up! Stick a helmet in there. You're allowed. Pow-pow! Like that, motherfuckers! Told you. It's not going to want that shit for long. Yeah, you want to keep going short of the sticks? We go short of the sticks. I don't give a shit. You gotta want to protect your fucking ball catcher, so. Yeah, ball security's probably gonna want to be tantamount for your team. If what you're gonna want to do is dink and dunk on my ass. I don't give a shit if you score. I'm just gonna take the fucking ball from you at some point. Boo! There it is. Hey, that guy's gonna do the thing he does. Now, the Browns didn't really do anything to deserve my wrath, so they're not going to get the worst of it. Boo! But that is happening. Xavier Worthy with another score. They're in trouble. How many was that he said? Did he say 13? I hope he said 13. That's a big number. I just scored a touchdown. That's why we have Xavier Worthy on the Xavier Worthy on the roster. That's correct. That's correct. Look at that. A little slide there. Pew! We taught him how to do that and when to do that and to run that route because we're a good fucking head coach. Yeah. We could fantasize about things. Oh, man, look at that perfect fucking kick. Pew! Touchdown. Scored by someone other than me. Xavier Worthy. I don't know why you wouldn't do the thing, kicking it in off top. Score? Bam! Good tackle. Number 0. That was a nice form tackle. Plant the feet, open the arms. When he tries to get past you, you just put your chest against his body somewhere and wrap your arms around him and drag him to the ground. Good job. Doesn't have to be a big hit. Form tackles. Make them work for every inch of ground since they want to inch their way around. Queen's having a big game because he's been on the trade block. He's going to play for another team if he doesn't impact mine. I want all of my guys to be turnover machines. Put them in place to do things, but they don't. Damn. Cheating ass game. He hip faked me out of a big hit. I wonder if I can do something. Tom DeLong says, what's up? wonder if I have to change that every game. Probably. See what this does to their defense. Oh, shit. Why were my safeties so far back? Why did he run so far? Just keep your eyes up on the line of scrimmage. Don't turn and run. Don't turn and run backward. You're vacating the space that they're attacking. Just stay there. Just stay there. I wish I had like a crouch up. Beep, 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 beep. Push this fucking thing into the beep, beep, beep. Oh, I got the tackle, but not before he advanced. I don't mind. I just don't mind everything you're doing. Stay in front of the sticks. There we go. I'm going to switch my defense. That was just a good personal effort. I'm not worried about that. I hope they do.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Got him. Marty Mapes. That's the way it's done, folks. Whoop that ass. Pummel it. With a closed fist. Oh, that was defensive pass interference is what that was. Marty Mapes, let's go. Got him. They said that was incomplete? No. No. He was inbounds. He dragged that foot. Damn, they took my timeout. Assholes. We should play real football. He had a crease, he just didn't take it. I want to hit Worthy across the middle, see if we can get him on fire. Thornton's good too. Got him. Got him. And now he's on. He's got his hot streak too, whatever they call it. This team had no chance. What? I said to play all offense. I swear to God I did. I might change the way I call this game. Any of these games. Bowers out of bounds. No, we're scoring. Fuck running the ball. Fuck the clock. All right, Rach is in the zone. Worthy's got a catch. Don't know why that was the catch they chose, but that's 5 catches. 20-yard average. Worthy's had his day. Oh my God, so much clock just burned off. Bowers to the end zone, touchdown. Good job, Block. We can play some real football. We got Middlebrooks out on the field, wrong halfback on the field, but boom. Xavier Worthy. Right in the turkey hole. Now that Rachel's perfect, she doesn't make so many weird mistakes. I changed a couple of things that just made her act weird in her internal thinking. She's thinking I don't move enough to be a scrambler. She moved just fine. Her stats were fine, but I jacked them up to closer to league average, and now she behaves like she was supposed to the whole time. Her deep accuracy being so low didn't make sense. She's a 99 deep thrower, field general, and scrambler, and improviser. She should just be torching these teams deep. That was her game when she came into the league, was going deep. It should have looked like this the whole time. Not nearly so many weird incompletions and strange choices. When we hit this play action, they should react to it, because we can and don't frequently run the ball, but when we do, we succeed at it. We're very good at it. Just don't need to do it to you. It's more efficient to throw on first and second down, because defenses consider that a win. So they sell out for it. Too many players. We're too good now. Our salary cap is fucked. But we wanted to make sure that our Super Bowl from last year wasn't a fluke. That fumble was a fluke.
Tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Here we go. Go. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be complete.
Held that for too long.
As he goes straight out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. That's to Bowers once again.
They're just not dropping back in coverage. Look at them. They're refusing to drop back in coverage. Everything is trying to rush the passer or stop the run. Their defense is not adjusting to what I'm doing to them. Freeze them into another run protection. They go into another run defense. Run defense, run defense, run defense. They just don't have the physicality on the back end. And so instead of compensating by just dropping back in fucking coverage, they're going heavy at the line of scrimmage and trying to get to my quarterback, but my quarterback is so good, he gives passive bonuses to my offensive linemen, and so there's just no pressure. They're relying, if they're going to get back in this game, Rach is going to have to make a mistake that Rach is just not going to make. Rach is on fire. Rach can't make that mistake. But that's the real reason that they keep 8 men in the box. And why they bite on play action every time. We don't run the ball often. Bradley Harrell only has 566 yards on the season. It's not like we run the ball like crazy. It's that they think they can put Rach in a bad spot by preventing us from doing this. And it puts us in a spot where we're going to feel like running out of time. We're up 15 points. Time is our ally in this spot. And so it's not Madden's fault. It's that nobody does this. Coaches don't know how to react to being down like this. They just treat it as an extended scrimmage session. But then I stack up wins like this all the way to a conference championship or a conference win, which gives me a bye week, and my team are rested and prepared to slobber knocker it out in the playoffs. I rotate like a college team, like a Pop Warner team. Like I'm afraid that my backups are going to forget how to play football if they don't get starting reps in key downs. Like Bigsby's out there. That's my backup. I got all three of my tight ends on the field. Like my players play. There he goes. And that's why. That's why I have my whole roster play. Eventually, theirs is just going to take so much damage from the attrition of always playing against guys who are healthy that they just won't be able to fight back. And you win by 3 scores and you go home. Even leave, we can like kick the field goal here to get our kicker some padded type stats. But now I gotta go potty.
So they came in here facing a very tall task, going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job.
Yeah, #1 ranked defense just doesn't mean shit in the modern NFL. It used to. You could win that way. All right. Bengals watch badge, huh? Did I open my Velcro wallet? What's that about? DeMarcus Cunningham. Getting better. Look at that big pineapple. But even if Rachel's maxed out, we still got other players who can get better. Like our linemen. All got better. And that's how you do it. Yeah, McDuffie was fine. We won. Too many fans of the game think of playing defense as accruing or accumulating stacks, accumulating tackles, accumulating picks, these things. Defense is about playing as a team. If you win, defense played well enough. Compensating and thinking about defense as accruing stats is for the players. The players should think of that, sure. But that's for bad teams. Bad teams need to accrue stats. Good teams accrue wins. Hey, Rachie. You're warm, Rachie? Sorry to hear you're warm, baby. Make sure you get something to drink.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the court, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit.
Okay,
This
Rachie.
is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium. Okay, the drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. And this is a sign of things to come.
Taken down after a gain of 9. Third down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready? Go. Hill drops the throw. Throwing. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air.
Woo!
Have to regroup and be able to
Woo!
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Third and long. Now Rock. Here's a screen taken in by Jacob.
Mm-mm.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Oh my God. Wow.
Knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Gain on the play. Another really nice.
And motion is golden. Second down throw for Moss.
Touchdown.
Matthew
Green
Colvin.
Bay.
Touchdown, Packers. Got his second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
The kick is good.
For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season.
20.
This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. No chance to turn and go. That one good for
Fake
just
to
a couple.
number 3.
Second down.
They're not this much better than I am.
First down.
Second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready to looks to throw. Into the hands of Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down. Maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. Worthy. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down.
The
Big.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Look to
line.
throw yet again. No trouble on 5 hours. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. The Packers 46-yard line.
To the air one more time. Throw it back to Bowers. He's going again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not be able to get away. Good work from getting in there and forcing it out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Rocco 80. Ready? Back to throw. Deep on the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. And is incomplete. Terrific work to safely land the football. It'll bring up third down.
Third down and 13.
Ready? He'll look to throw.
Yes.
That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
Another
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
There it is.
return, it's Robinson. That'll be brought down at 25. Decent. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. To walk out of here with a well-deserved victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long.
Zach McGee. Eric Aragon is almost a good player. How are you feeling, Rachie? You feeling better? see. Okay, Rachie, do you want me to bring you anything? I might leave that on play only the big moments. Make the stop.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play?
Okay, Rachie.
From the gun, the third down is Burrow. Pass to the sideline. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And they take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up second and 7.
Second and 7 at the Bengals'
Now
15-yard
shotgun
line.
snap as they look to throw. Pass right side, caught by Fulton. Way to the 2-yard line there before crossing
It's a gain
over
of
out of
14
bounds.
yards.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run. They'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Okay, Rachie.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the out route, he's got Fulton. Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3.
37-yard line.
Underneath to his running back to play. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Rudy. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's second and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it and picking up the first down.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Guys made, it's 30. A nice move he had, but can't break away. He's brought down just inside the 30.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
That's complete. Yard in to Fulton. First down now with that clock rolling.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another
For the
Raiders.
shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back.
Intended for Trey
That
Tucker.
nearly pipped. It's second down now.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw again. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. They're going to speed things up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third
Now
and
whistles
3.
and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Bates' kick is good. And that will
Ah.
They stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And jumped it. And able to get this out to the 25. 25-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. 11. Here's Williams to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. Here we go. At the 25-yard line. Here's Burrow. Throwing more, and it's complete. He dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 7 yards. And it's here we go. 3rd down. Right, 80. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Mm-mm.
Chase. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Bengals bring out the punter now. He's been terrific so far. Jones on the return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter.
How about we erase the deficit in the first play of the drive? Mm-hmm. She's just chilling here with me. Mm-hmm. Hi, baby. Love you. I'm okay. It's not. I'm not done eating it, but it was perfect. It's always perfect. It's my favorite food. Yeah. Hey, look, we did it. 50 passing touchdowns. You did it. A bunch of trash and clutter. Yeah. This one was a nail biter, but we're going to pull it out at the end. Huh. Still on pace for 6K. There it is. Just running free. Thank you, baby. Take off.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First down and goal to go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Bengals can't stop us.
And they take a knee.
Why is this so hard to find?
Down to a knee. And the defense, they can't stop that clock. A couple more of those, and it's going to be victory.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Bates' kick is good.
I could have let that go down to 3 seconds, but
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little
yes. If I had done that correctly, they wouldn't have got the ball back.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow. This for all the marbles. And this is
What? Whatever. That's why you don't play honorable football. That was stupid.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the
Whatever.
game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end.
big day for my team, that one was. All right. We aren't likely to lose out, and if we do, it's fine. We'll just play some extra preseason games, postseason games. Crockett should impact more of these games. All right, let's get in the playoffs. Next week is the wild card. We'll see if we lost enough games that we're not the winners of the conference anymore. Nope, still winners of the conference. Alright, so we're going to go coach team. We're going to go abilities. We're going to go here. And what's equipped? Oh. Just going to go ahead and get better at those things. And weekly strats. Semi-date training. Thornton's going to fuck around and be a good wide receiver. And then we play one more game. Well, another game. We'll play the offense only this time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kick.
We open the game with an interception.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This caught outside by Worthy.
And Worthy gets the ball for the touchdown. Well, this is going to go badly for them. Darren Porter had another interception. They're in trouble if Darren Porter's going to actually play well.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Get down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Michael, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yards.
Thank you, baby.
Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains. From the 32 now. 32-yard line. And 10.
Ready.
Back to throw.
Mm.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. He'll look to throw.
Oh, they're in trouble.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identify
Boom. Thornton, easy score.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down. I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. It was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second
It's your job to It is your job to second guess them. That's what you paid for.
And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Come on, come on.
Oh, he juked right into him.
Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. Taken down. It's a gain of 40 yards.
That's good.
Get up.
Las Vegas.
He'll press the throw. Midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We don't need to put up stats. We just need to win the game.
46-yard line.
Now faking the give.
This team isn't going to put up anything like the fight that, oh, somebody in our division might have. I cannot believe they took away 3 yards of forward progress.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
So we'll just hit Thornton wide open on the left side again. That crosser is going to kill them all afternoon. They're done. This game's over. Jeez.
The Black Hole celebrates.
Dropped a hammer on that team in the playoffs. I think we're going back to the... I think they're going to let us actually advance into the Super Bowl this time. I won't have to be so hands-on. One more game. This is the championship. Weekly strats. Let's go. Simulate training. I'd like it if Mr. S had developed a little bit more. Porter is not likely to jump out and get two picks multiple weeks in a row. All right, we're going to play the conference championship. We're going to play the offense only. They're an 88 overall, and we're an 85. We should be able to win this game. We should be able to contain Josh Allen because of the style of defense that we play. And his receivers shouldn't be able to run roughshod on us because he doesn't have good receivers. Exactly. They came out, ran the ball a bunch for a little bit of success, tried to throw it, and there was just nothing there. That's how it should have worked for us all season. Thornton, baby.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Looking on first down.
That's going to... Yeah, that was going to be picked at the choice to execute on that throw.
All right, so 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. It's the first carry for the New Mexico State Rookie. Solid game there stalled out.
Oh, that's such bullshit.
But got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, this is the wrong play. This is going to be 2 points.
Play action on first down.
Oh, no, it's not.
Downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Give him 24 on that play.
We could have put a little touch on that. That might have been a touchdown. Give him an opportunity to break a tackle. I really like to see us go deep here, but that's going to be open.
This is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the down. They're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. He's brought down before the return gets far.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing now on first down. Trey Tucker makes the play. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
On the check.
One play in, blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on first and 10. Completed over the middle. Works it down beyond the 44-yard line. That is Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, he's on schedule. The next second and third down, a whole lot easier to manage.
Finds the end route complete. And this one's right down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Trying to make it happen. No luck. This goes backwards on first down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start...
That was there. All I had to do was cut it up.
Offensively?
You've not earned that right. I think a lot of players
Square.
feel that same way too. You get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics. I don't know. Aim for a positive gain.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Broken at third down.
Got it. Thornton, deep. Touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Oh my god, Juno, the fucking tail. Every time. You see this?
Ready. Set.
I fed you. I fed you.
Go.
First down, play action. That's his running back. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That was open deep on the crosser.
Timeout taken.
We're in the AFC Championship.
Check 50. Check. Ready.
Come on, Eminem.
Just throw it to someone. Yeah, just throw it. It's doing a lot of cheating. I might not be allowed to win this game.
second. Tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
There it is. That was the play I called. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Boom!
Fuck yeah.
He's not going to be on my team anymore. I need to get as much work out of him as I can. Because we're going to get a lot worse at that spot. God damn. Going to get a lot worse at that spot next year. Unless I get lucky and draft a young phenom. All of 3 of our tight ends, I think, are... Oh, my God. All 3 of our tight ends, I think, are done at the end of the season.
Play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
At the 30-yard line.
Again to throw on second. Builds up this one up to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
No injuries, no stupid bullshit. Just routine NFL football, please.
60 Vikings. Ready?
They're going play action.
Deep.
This is a heater.
It's open.
He's got it. Nice stop as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have the first down.
Always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the injuries just nailed it.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings.
He's going to throw it again. Play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Something out of that mistake that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest
Let's go
pass
now.
to far more.
Cougar
than a modest
19.
gain.
Ready, ready?
This time they're going to get to it before he can get that pass away. He goes down. The 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready? Go.
Here's the throw. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down at the 4-yard line.
Xavier Worthy.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Third down
Here we go.
and 6.
Go.
Throwing now. In the shotgun.
Get it. Get it. There it is. Beating Josh Allen at his own game.
Let's go.
They'll go play action.
Boom.
Nice catch.
Nice catch.
Oh my God.
In traffic.
Well-timed tackle.
This is what this team is built to do. You got to be able to do this in the playoffs. Putting up all those stats and wins and all that in the regular season doesn't mean anything if you can't do your game in the postseason. And here we are in our game. This is how we play.
That's a Vegas first down.
That's right. This is how we do it.
Nice sight here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake.
Oh. Oh, that was incredible. That was incredible heads-up football.
What's up, Junior? What's up?
What's up? Thornton has developed.
Easy to get that pass to him. Creating space. QB receiver delivered.
Oh. Yep. This is why I did what I did with my roster. I have backups who could start on any other team, and I have them signed for very lucrative deals. Team friendly, but lucrative. Oh, yep. Needed to let that one go.
Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 16-yard line.
Come on, come on.
There it is. Gotta get that. Break that tackle. Oh,
5 yards. 5
player going out. This time is
Throw it. Okay. We knew that was coming. That's why they wouldn't let us score there.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive.
Oh, get upfield. This will make your butt pucker.
Oh my god, in the fourth quarter?
Uh-huh. Of the AFC Championship. This is a final game for us of the season if we lose. Uh-huh.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And we have to play real football.
Here in Vegas. Raiders pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Boy, you like to live on the edge, huh?
This one is definitely on the edge. I would love if we could pop Thornton over the top right here because they decided to blitz to the right. Run blitz right here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the
Bring that safety. Yes! That was the exact shot I wanted. That was the exact play I wanted. He had to step up into the pocket in order to make the throws, see, in order to get the lane. Oh, that one was open. I was thinking the same thing. If he takes this shot, I didn't say it out loud, but I called it for that play. I was like, if he can hit this. Please? Please? Snap this ball. That just took all the time in the world. Good play, getting rid of the ball.
pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. Second attempt to get rid of it.
Gotta hit this. Okay. Okay. We can end this game. We can end this game right now. We can. Okay, well, that's not what we wanted to do. Maybe. They have a full minute of football left. And Josh Allen. Please. Yes! There's no 9-point play, you fucks. Now you got to score twice. Now it's a 2-score game.
That's so smart. That's smart.
I can't lose on defense. We could have lost on the weakest element of our team. Oh, and that throw catch, Mayer, too. That's my third tight end. That's why I have that depth. I have starters at every single one of my backup spots, all the way 3 deep. So you could take away my 1, you can take away my 2, you can take away my 7. I will find you with number 9. And we will win a critical game in a critical moment because everyone's ready to play. Because everyone's number is getting called during the regular season. This is why we won this season. I had a plan. I knew what would work, and I completely tanked the salary cap. So I'm probably fired in 2 seasons, legit, in real life. Because the salary cap is $60K over. We're fucked next year. Legit. nobody in NFL fandom would understand what I just did. But I pulled back-to-back Super Bowls with an 84 overall roster. I did it with a 77 defense, and then I coached that up to an 84. That was me. I did that. Sure, it's a video game and it's numbers, but I did it against the game. And the game is designed to not let you do this shit. That's why my salary cap is wrecked. So in real life, I'm fired. It's Moneyball, right? In baseball, all those guys were cleared out in half a decade, but they won a bunch of Super Bowl. Well, they won a bunch of World Series. They won a bunch of World Series playing smart, building a team smart. But then you have to lose. Because of the rules of professional sports, you have to lose. I don't even care what happens on this drive. Coach it however the fuck you want, Buffalo. You're a professional NFL squad. I've been calling a bunch of cover 3 and cover 6 base defense. Let my guys do what they have done every down of every game for 17 weeks of the regular season, and you can't fucking beat it. That was a rookie linebacker named Mr. S who just blocked that, who just interrupted that pass against a fucking starting wide receiver. Fuck you! And that's picked off in the end zone by fucking McDuffie. Trent McDuffie in the end zone. Major in-season acquisition. Puts us in the fucking Super Bowl. I did this. I did this. Fuck you, Josh Allen. Look at him. I was saying all season, why doesn't he just step in front of these deep balls when he's got the opportunity? Because they were saving it for the moment it mattered. Madden. Because it's not real football. So I've been coaching it like it's real-ish. I've been coaching it like it's real on offense, and I've been just reminding myself that I can't get fired if I win the Super Bowl. I get a 2-year window after that to be competent every year in this game. And that's real life. Doug Peterson was bounced 2 years after a Super Bowl win because he was incompetent at the job anymore. I'm fucking hype. You better fucking believe it. They just showed a highlight reel of Mayer, and they fucking better. We went into the season, and he demanded that I make him the starter over Brock Bowers because he's older. Brock Bowers was a 99 who cannot get better at his position. And I told him, no, sit down. And then I put Theo Johnson over him just because. And for the whole season, he was riding this morale negative, but overplaying his position value at overall because of that ongoing narrative conflict in the game. I don't know if there's actually a narrative engine in the game, but because I was subbing him in so often because of the heavy rotation where I'm running 2 and 3 tight ends anyway, he just had a career season as the number 3. Why? Because I play everybody. Because it's fucking boring to watch the game no matter how much you're paid. And look what it did. He improved enough in the season that he was a better than league average starter, and he got the highlight reel in the AFC Championship game. Why? Because I kept going to him because he was fucking open. Why? And I can tell the story of why. Because he was fucking hungry for it. Because I told him to sit down. Brock Bowers may only be a 4-year vet, a 5-year vet. He may as well be. He is on his rookie contract, and he is walking out the door. And you are cheaper, and you are likely to want to stay beyond this season. But sit the fuck down. We're going to win a Super Bowl. I don't care about your ego. I don't care about your career stats. You know what's better than a Hall of Fame berth because of career stats? You know what's better than that? Multiple Super Bowl rings. You know what Tomlin wants right now? Another ring. He wants a ring to put right here. They all do. Everybody wants another Super Bowl ring. That's why I said that Tomlin should have forced his way to Chicago when they were hunting for Ben Johnson. Should have forced his way there and won the Super Bowl within 3 years because Johnson's going to flirt with it this year.
Yeah?
If Tomlin had gone there 2 seasons ago when I said he should have, Tomlin would have flirted with it last year. The roster's good enough. What they're not good enough is at the philosophy at general manager and ownership. If you can convince the owner that you're competent, they'll sit the fuck down. The problem is that nobody but Bill Belichick over the course of the last 30 years and Bill Parcells before him had demonstrated any amount of, I really like your hair, any amount of consistent fucking competence. People talk all the time, oh, it's hard to be a coach who can stay for a decade now. It's like, yeah, it's hard to be a coach who seems like he can scratch his ass and tie his shoes in the same day. This shit pisses me off. It shouldn't look like it does on TV, especially for the first 12 weeks. They're fucking professionals. I didn't need practice to put on pads and go out and play fucking football. We played in the summer. We played, my dad, every Christmas, my brother and I went out and did football drills in the snow. Why the fuck not? We didn't know. I certainly didn't know whether I was going to be in a position to play as in college and as a professional. Why not be ready? We were environmentally available, right? I get it. Kids who grow up in Florida, they're never going to see snow. You're just never going to see snow. Your parents are never going to take you to Ohio in the winter because they don't have family in Ohio in the winter. No big fucking deal. It's not my point. My point is that people don't establish competency. You look like Heidi.
Heidi?
Mm-hmm.
Heidi?
From the movie and the book.
Heidi? Who's always looking for her grandpa?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie or read the book. It's
Heidi
just,
who lives up in the mountains.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know what she looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's blonde, but
And she's a cartoon. In my mind.
maybe, I don't know.
She was brunette, I think, in my mind.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll take it. That
Yeah.
two-point conversion was genius.
It was genius.
Because I think that actually might have given the entire team a boost of morale.
It did.
Like, we can't lose this.
Can't lose now.
We cannot.
Nothing that happens matters.
Unless they do the same thing.
And so my defense wasn't under any pressure. You can't lose on this drive.
Well,
And
I mean, you were tied, so if they had a touchdown and they did a two-point conversion,
you can still win. You could win on that play by just not letting them score again.
Yeah.
They have to score twice, and the second one is such a high-pressure moment. Someone's going to make a mistake, and it was Josh Allen. I'm a fucking genius.
I hate Josh Allen.
When you coach a team, when you manage, fucking clip this out if you want to. This is good leadership advice. When you coach a team or you manage anything, your job is releasing the pressure on your crew or your team. Take them out of the high pressure moment. Let them play, no matter when the situation of the game is, like the game isn't on the line if they make a mistake. Do you know why? They won't be thinking about the mistake, and they won't guarantee they make it. If they're just playing football, it's like we were talking about catching the other day. If you're just playing football, if you're just playing run, tackle, block, catch, hold football, if you're just playing fundamentals football, then these deep routes I'm asking these guys, look at how fucking open they are. You know how fun that would be? No wonder everybody wants to play for Sean McVay. I ran his offense in this, and it sucks. In this. I don't know if that's true of him. I've never watched and studied his offense. But now that I'm playing Madden, I'm starting to really understand what I'm looking at least from a Madden perspective. I might actually start watching film of the NFL and trying to figure out if I don't know what I'm looking at as a sort of post hoc diagnosis. Because if Sean McVay is asking his players to run into where the defenders are in the real NFL, that's why all of his wide receivers are banged up by the AFC Championship game and they lose close contests because they're not willing to sacrifice their body for one more play. So I'll just take the extended vacation because I'm going to hurt too much to enjoy or perform well in the Super Bowl. We're going to lose. that matters. This is apple juice. It looks like cider or beer.
When you're playing football, you kind of expect it to be a beer, right?
And it looks like it's in like a Stein kind of cup. It looks like it's in a good drinking cup. I'm really proud of that because I wasn't allowed to do that. Did you notice that the defense just clamped on everything outside of the ends? They weren't going to let me score. The game was not going to let me win.
And my character, I mean, he's a powerhouse.
And you were just standing there and taking scripted sacks,
Yeah.
which isn't something you do except in close games against division rivals. They were not going to let me win that game. I had to play better than average, better than the difficulty level, better than the game. My granddad used to always say, you have to be smarter than your tools. And so in that way, you just have to play. And any given, I played football as a kid. I wrestled, right? And if you think about that idiom that people say about when you get attacked by a bear, in any given moment of your life, you don't have to be the best. You just have to be good enough to be better than the moment of opposition. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my dad, I got really frustrated. I was getting my ass whooped by this kid. He was bigger, stronger, faster. He was clearly older and he was heavier. He was taller. He was a lot taller than I was. And I was playing right guard, which is the stash that kid position because I was not athletic. I had 3 left hands and my left hand is useless. My feet were useless as a kid. And I know why as an adult. I never learned how to walk properly. It's part of the injury where that comes from. All of this is part of not walking properly ever. And so this kid was whooping my ass. Just whooping me bad in the first quarter. And I told my dad, I don't know if I can block this kid. Like, he's just kicking my ass. I'm thinking, I don't know. And it hadn't occurred to me to just get in the way. And my dad goes, you don't have to win. It's not about winning. It's about, if the play is going your direction, getting him to go the wrong direction. If he's going to beat you every play, just get him to beat you wrong every play. You don't have to win. You just have to get in the way long enough that he doesn't affect the ball carrier. And so I watched the NFL today, and I don't think enough offensive linemen's dads taught them that. Your goal is not to win every play. I don't think enough offensive coordinators. You can watch these offensive coordinators lose. You can watch them beat themselves. I watched Mike McDaniel beat himself with the Dolphins over and over and over and over by thinking there was a single play call that he could make where the defense would be like, okay, I'm done now. It's time to just call it a day. That's not what professionals do. It's what your squad does, Mike McDaniel, because you get beaten by your own scheming, your own play calling philosophy. We're going to watch it this season with the Chargers. They're going to lose over and over and over because he gives up on the game. Which means he gives up on his players. Which is why in running situations where I call a run and I'm like, this really feels like it's given up on this down. Because my team can score from anywhere on the field. You've seen it now. In a high-pressure moment, score anywhere on the field. We have good enough hands and high enough speed. All they have to do is beat their guy. And so when I was like to that Thornton play, I'm really excited about this. Like, it's real football. I'm sorry. But I accomplished something that I thought was going to be refused me. And I get excited about that because of my upbringing. But also, I've demonstrated with the previous, with Steelers Phil, that the game will cheat at any level to prevent you from stacking Super Bowls because that's fucking hard IRL. And I said that we were going to sit down and we were going to prove that this kid, Mendoza, could go 10 of 20. It's possible. Super Bowl appearances, 10 of 20. It's possible. Belichick and Brady did it. So what that means is it is mathematically possible. It's possible. And so what I wanted to show is that I could do it. I might even be able to stack 10 in a row. I've done that before in Madden. That's an exhausting feat that will kill my love of the game because it cheats so much that you have to start playing to the cheat. Like, okay, it's going to cheat on this play, so you can't call a real NFL game. What I'm trying to say is that deep post to Thornton where I got really excited, where I was like, yes, that's the play I wanted you to do. Like it was really you, like I'm really talking into your headset, right? I wanted that post because they'd been dropping their safeties back to deal with my speed, and their safety was lined up fucking 30 yards downfield. And I'm like, just cut under him, and he can't react. He's going to have his back to the defense to run that, or the offense to run that far. And by the time he undercuts it, because I watch it happen every time I go to throw the ball, I do it wrong because I read the safeties wrong. And he was talking in my ear about how you got to read the safeties. You got to read off the safeties. And I'm like, please read off the safety right here. You have a 99 awareness, and I know this. I don't know fuck all about playing quarterback, but I know two things. I know you rip the seam because it's always fucking open. And on that deep post, you have to fucking cut it. You just have to fucking cut it as soon as he makes that post. As soon as he makes that angle, rip it. You have to rip it the second he makes that fucking cut. Otherwise, that is picked the fuck off, and it's going the other way for a score. And so that was an extremely high risk throw, and I'm like, rip it. You just gotta fucking throw that ball. And so many NFL coaches teach their quarterback not to just let that motherfucker rip. And so I knew that if I played cover 3, which is you have to let it rip, while the safeties have their backs turned to get deep, you have to throw it in that window, and that window is 2 seconds wide. That's why I put dudes with 95 speed back there, and I didn't care about their overalls. They can cover the distance so quarterbacks don't even try it, which forces everything underneath, which allows my quarterbacks to have their faces to the quarterback, or my cornerbacks to have their faces to the quarterback in those short to intermediate throws into the end zone when there's no safety over top to threaten. So we can win in critical moments. I don't give a shit about the 18 moments. No. What is it? It would be 13 moments on either side of the half. I don't care about the 13 moments on either side of the half, and I don't care about points they can't accrue, can't score to win. I don't care what the game has been up until now. Every play call, every drive, every moment is about that moment. The pure zen of play calling is why I win at such a huge rate. I'm not planning drives. I'm not trying to get first downs. I am trying to score or set you up for a score on every play. So when I run the ball, it's because I'm getting beat at play action because they're guessing correctly. So I'll just run the ball. And if you guess correctly, we're going deep, boys. We're going verts. Why? Because it got the Eagles a Super Bowl playing that vanilla. Playing that vanilla wins. Watch Kellen Moore win with that team he went to. I can't remember. He went to a garbage team. Watch them get better because he understands from playing quarterback at a middle level. He was a backup forever. He understands that you keep it simple, stupid. These are athletes, not academics. They went to university because they had no other choice in order to play the game they love.
Yeah.
They're not smart people broadly. For a very, very long time, the NFL has been understood by coaches and the media that cover it as a thinking man's game. But that was racism. because whites aren't very athletic and blacks are. And so that was a way of keeping black people from being able to play the game at positions besides offensive and defensive linemen. There was a quarterback who ended up won a Super Bowl in defiance of this. The first black quarterback who won a Super Bowl, I can't remember his name. He did it with the then Washington Redskins. He wasn't allowed to play for years and years and years and years because he was hyper athletic, right? He get outside the pocket, run around, throw the ball like we expect of quarterbacks today, but he could really play. And we're talking like the 60s, the 70s, right? He wasn't allowed to play because he was just some N-bomb and he wasn't smart enough to play then modern quarterback. That thinking among coaches as regards black people remains. That's why you start to hear people like Pat McAfee talk about extraordinary whites that play athletic positions, getting kind of a pass for not being as good as the black guys, is because there's a belief among sports fans, specifically NFL sports fans, that if white people just breed athletes harder, they can arrive at black people levels of athleticism because they think what's going on is that those people were bred for slave labor that made them better at running. It's wildly racist, hugely eugenic, magical, and laughably stupid, but it exists among coaches and football dads. It really does. The boys, St. Brown, Equanimous St. Brown, I think, who spent time with the Steelers, and his brother Amun-Ra St. Brown, named after the all-god of the Egyptians. Amun-Ra is the marriage of Amun, the northern, and Ra, the southern all-gods, into one super all-god, Amun-Ra. That's his name. His parents were eugenicists. His dad was a black bodybuilder, and his mom is a German super athlete. They met during one of the Cold War Olympics. They were competitors, I believe, during one of the Cold War Olympics in Germany, Poland, one of them. One of the big ones where the Soviets were like that looming cloud over it. They met there and they decided that they wanted to create a sub-race of super athletes. And so they banged out a bunch of babies. This is real. It's hilarious and insane. But this is what sports parents are like. And this is what's going to happen to porn and athleticism. It's going to become hyper-eugenic because of the liberal worldview, and all of those people are liberals. The liberal worldview is hyper-eugenic. Hyper-eugenic. Think of the princess stories that I've read to you. Super about making sure that you carry the supreme race on into the future. They all came out. Liberal means that you're allowed to make your decisions apart from the Catholic Church and the king. It is the nobility from that the United States rejected. They just immigrated here. And what, we're going to reject their tax money? Go fuck yourself. No, we're going to let them immigrate, and we're going to hope that they assimilate. And what they did is they bought California. That happened. It really happened. And so the NFL is awesome because it's the whole country. But you watch the Chargers. They're on my fucking screen. Watch the Chargers. Harbaugh is a fraud. And Mike McDaniel is going to lose more games than he wins because you can beat him. And if you can beat him as a DC, you can just win games. If the offense can't score points because the offensive coordinator is just calling give-up run plays, you've won. That's game over. And so that's why I show you. What we do is we just don't give up. We fell down 13, 14, 15. We fell down a few points a few times. And what we do is we just keep fucking hammering you. Because eventually you have to defend it. You know what I mean? Eventually you have to keep up now. You just put, like, when I come out and I want to run the ball with this Raiders team, I come out and I want to run the ball against you, it's because I'm trying to give you a fair jab fight. Do you know about boxing well enough to know, like, fist fighting well enough? I'm trying to come out, I'm trying to let you have your jab fight. You want a jab, let's jab. 60 minutes of my life, 60 minutes of regulation, 3 minutes of my life. I only give a shit about 4 of the, I only give a shit about the 2 minutes. You want a jab? Let's jab. Right? Let's play your game. Because my game's going to blow you out 70-0. So let's play your game. Because you have an audience who are here to watch it. And it's not all about my fans. Right? You noticed the meta level of what I just said there. So I come out and I want to jab these teams and they want to take it away and they want to get up and they want to celebrate. And it's like, all right, never mind. I'm going to blank you on defense now. I'm going to blank your defense with my offense. Just goodbye. Goodbye. Instead of handing the ball to one guy who's running toward a bunch of your guys and has no choices really where to go, I'm going to hand it to one guy who then has 4 guys that he can choose from who are way beyond the sticks. Fuck this. Fuck this first down game. I hate that. Like coaches that think they're keeping their jobs by stacking 15 first downs in a game, go fuck yourself. That's just an analytic. Go fuck yourself. Did you win? No? Fuck off. Win. It's not that hard. The logic to just like accept that the job is to win more than 9 games a year. If everybody wins 9 games a year, nobody's winning 16. You understand what I mean? Like the math works out that everybody can win 8 games. Everybody, I think the math works out that everybody could win 10 games. Like everybody could win. That some of these teams don't means that there are coaches who are just accepting failure. But then also spending the offseason on their $2.5 million yachts. That's unacceptable. I've climbed on a high horse. But what I've done in this game could be done in real life because Belichick did it. That's my only point. I'm really excited, and I'm a little stoned, and I'm feeling really in my oats right now. Because I've always thought that doing this was just a mirage. It was just me beating up the game when I knew that it didn't know the rules, and it didn't know situational football. But I have proved that it knows almost all of the rules and almost all of situational football, but I can still beat it when it's cheating. That's a really good feeling, and I highly encourage that all of you find something that feels like that. Because that's the actual G-I-T-G-U-D, get good of life. Is finding something and beating it under its conditions. Eric, I am not ranting at you, but the exploitation game, fuck that. Just get good. And if it means you got to put in 1,000 hours, pull your cock out of your mouth and figure out how you're going to spend 1,000 hours and feed yourself. That's how I feel. If you don't like it, that's fine too. Do you. But the superior self-satisfaction is beating something that was designed not to let you on its terms. The NFL is designed for every team to end those games 13-10. They all go in still. I have been writing about this and talking about this for years. We'll talk about it when we watch the season, and I'll fucking show you every game if you want me to. Look, they're doing it again. They play these games to win 16-13. If you can score 16 points 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. That means 17 points. If you can score 17 points and you can prevent your opponent from scoring 17 points, you can win in the NFL. Facts. But that is fucking boring football. Because what it is run, run, pass, punt. Because they're professionals. In the 1960s, you pushed one another around and you scored 20, 30 points. And that was where the game just kind of topped out. Some of the games got real lopsided. Whatever. In the 80s, the Bears introduced that bear defense, 4-6. 4 down linemen, 6 effectively linebackers, where you just crowd your corners and your linebackers up on the line of scrimmage. Or at the immediate, the linebacker spot, and you don't put anybody out wide. Maybe you put one guy out wide. How does it break down? 4-6 is 10, 1 safety. And what they did with that is they just cheated. They hit everybody late. They punched and bit and spat and kicked and threw their body weight onto people's limbs. And they cheated. Where the refs weren't going to call it. Because what are they going to do? They're going to call unnecessary roughness on every play? No. Because you might remember the Legion of Boom, the Seahawks, played a similar style of defense when they were winning with Wilson. Not the cheating, but playing with the idea that, well, if we just play press man coverage, press man means that you meet them at the line of scrimmage or inside 5 yards and you shove them backward. You press them back toward the line of scrimmage so that the wide receiver has to do what's called a release. They have to get off of you, right, in order to get downfield, in order to get to their route. Whatever. You just get in the fucking way. You jam them at the line. You don't. It doesn't even have to play. It doesn't have to be press man. It's just press coverage. It's called a jam. You jam them at the line. And the idea is you run up and you punch them in the chest, and then you just follow their route. And the Seahawks did that, but they wouldn't let go. Because inside X number of yards, then it might have been 15. I think it's 5 now. You don't have to. And so they just taught their corners to do that every play. Well, so long as we're locked in man, well, then it's hand fighting. I'm not holding him. I'm hand fighting. I'm trailing him. I'm using this as a guide mark. They can't call defensive holding or defensive penalty pass interference on every play, so they just held and interfered on every single play. What are they going to do? The refs, are they really going to stop play? No. There's an offensive hold by the offensive lineman on every single play. There's a piece of, what's his name? I've known this for years and years and years, but A.Q. Shipley talked about this draft for Pat McAfee. There's a piece of gear that offensive linemen wear that's extra to the shoulder pads down here somewhere. Not offensive, defensive linemen wear some piece, like a flak jacket or something. I don't know what it is. They wear a piece of gear down here that's not regulation. It's not the shoulder pads and it's not the jersey. So if you grab that through the jersey, you win. Defensive lineman nullified because it's like a flak jacket. You have now control of his torso. You have won. It's a latch and win blocking technique. That is technically holding because you have the jersey. But they don't call it because you're allowed to grab that piece of gear because it's not in the list of things that you're not allowed to latch onto. So they don't call it. And so it becomes an honor game. If you meet the defensive lineman at honor, I'm going to take your punch and absorb it and win, you're going to lose because he's not going to just throw his punch, right? He's going to run around you. It's not the game's too long now. They're too strong. There's too much, right? They're going to go around you. They want the quarterback. They want to get paid. We talked about this. We've talked about this a lot the last few days. I've been thinking about it a lot because I can't generate a pass rush. That's why I can't keep the score down. if I could generate a consistent pass rush, the scores would get stupid, and I would be forced to run out of embarrassment for my opponent. Like Mike Tyson learning how to box. It's bad. But I grew up when Mike Tyson just owned boxing. Ruled. But it started to be ruined. I didn't mean ruined. Ruled boxing. It wasn't Mike Tyson who ruined boxing. Look at that. My coaching staff are the only ones who are displeased with me because my coaching staff know that they're on the fucking edge. Because those losses are when I let my coaches call the plays. Think I'm joking about how emotional I am about those losses, by the way. Think for a second that doesn't irritate the shit out of me. See, I don't like coaches that the whole, oh, we can take this many losses. Anyway, you have to score 24 points in the modern NFL or you lose. Have to. There's no keep the point. No. You pay your players to allow no first downs on defense. We talked about this. The defenders played last season, so there were a lot of 3-and-outs. A lot of defensive highlights, a lot of low-scoring games, and people are like, blah, blah, blah. Well, the defenders get paid too. And after multiple seasons, you start to have rookies who are used to the level of competition the defense is at, or the offense is at, and things tilt. And it's going to happen faster and faster and faster now that these kids are professionals, younger and younger and younger. Because now, Rich Eisen makes this argument all the time. I'm almost done. I am wrapping up. You have to go to bed at 8. I know. 7:52. I am wrapping up because I do want to get to Satisfactory, and I have been writing on a pretty decent emotional high today, which means I don't know whether I'm going to be entertaining while we get into Satisfactory or not. And I do know that I have been in a situation. I need to talk about this in the Satisfactory too when I get there. But I've been in a situation where I have been having to systematically delete from my memory, my brain memory,
The previous day?
previous build because I'm gonna get lost because it doesn't look the same anymore. I kept thinking about joyriding up the pipes up that hill, and then I had to go. That's where your elevator is now. You don't. There's no pipes up
Now
there.
you have the jumping things and you have the blobbers.
And so yeah, I apologize for this. I was going to do it sooner, but I've been live. You were talking to me about something, and I was boom, 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 in a fucking circuit around my base, trying to figure out how I could actually get that to work. I'm an asshole. That's embarrassing.
When was I talking to you?
You were talking to me right when you came home from work, and my brain I was listening to you, but in my brain I was poof, 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 poof,
Oh,
poof.
I was talking about what's the face.
Something. I don't know. And I was like, it's rude that you're doing this. Stop that. Lock back in on her. I know.
No wonder you're like, it's okay, you can talk about it.
You can talk about whatever. Yeah.
In my mind here,
I'm fucking playing on these. You gave me a reason to figure out how those. I kept saying it. I don't want to figure out how these things work. You probably saw me say it a million times. These things seem really cool, but I take damage and I just don't feel like it. I don't really understand. There's got to be a better traversal, but those are actually pretty sweet. Those kind of. They just have to build a lot of them, and they're resource intensive, especially
yeah,
then.
You were asking Jemmy about like what the hell do you do with the biomass?
The biomass. Why the fuck do I want this much biomass?
It's to build those things.
Build those things.
Like 200 each. That's a lot.
It was a lot to me. I said, fuck that.
I'll just take the one notch damage.
Fuck that. But at the time, I wasn't willing to build and power a constructor. I need to be saying all of this in Satisfactory while we're playing, but I was unwilling. Well, this is why coaches fail, is doing things like this. I was unwilling to just build a constructor, power it, manually put shit in it. Manually put the biomass in it. Just manually hand the leaves in it, get biomass, take the biomass out, boom, now you got the big. I'm stubborn even. I just refuse to do it. I was like, I'll just stand and tink it when I want a cigarette. And then I'd stand there and I'd tink for a few seconds. And I'm like, all right, fuck this. That's enough. I don't actually want to do this as bad as I thought I would. I got shit to do. I'm a busy man.
Are you gonna do the Super Bowl now, or is that tomorrow?
No, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Okay.
No, we only got 8 minutes before it's your bedtime, and I start my shift at 5. Eric, I wasn't actually talking to you, by the way. As regards, get off your ass and do the thing. Just learn the game. I wasn't talking to you about that. I was saying that your thing is okay. I'm not saying that I dislike you as a person for doing your hacks and teaching yourself skills. You are doing the thing I'm talking about. Video games are just a medium. I know that. I don't know whether you know that, but I think you do. Because he's an engineer at heart, and the video games are just a pastime. That's why he reminds himself that they're slop. That this is not good for us, always. Not everything that's out in the milieu that looks good and is fun is also good for us, and that's the only argument I was ever making about Red Dead. But you don't play it to do things that are good for you. You do it because you want to watch a pretty game, and because you want to participate in a worldwide phenomenon.
I just like having my own horse. I have like 5 of them.
Facts. Okay.
Because I can't ride a horse in real life.
Thank you guys. Ding dong, motherfuckers.